Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. Today we're going to discuss the P2P market versus the B2B market. What is the size of these respective markets for cross-border payments? The P2P being the person-to-person transfer market and B2B being the business-to-business transfer market. So let's look at P2P first. P2P, it's been well documented, and World Bank pretty much is the authority that documents the size of the market, and the size of the formal P2P person-to-person cross-border transfer market is about 600 billion and change. Sometimes it's 620, sometimes it's 615. This year, because of COVID-19, we probably will see a reduction, but it's about 600 billion. There are many varying numbers for the unofficial size. Some say it's 200 billion to as high as 700 billion, but to be honest, no one really knows what the unofficial size is. So let's look at the B2B market. Whilst there is no single source that correlates all the data from all the various sources to publish a number for the B2B market size, the estimates vary amongst institutions. Banks like Citi, Standard Chartered, HSBC, Deutsche, etc. All publish a number. Western Union, Earthport, Visa, Mastercard all publish their own sort of numbers, etc. And there are varying degrees of it. But most specialists agree that the number is in the triple digits. It is cited as low as $100 trillion a year and as high as $140 trillion per year. I've seen it as high as even as 175, but that's far and few. So just to put that into comparison, the B2B market is 120 plus trillion dollars. That's a lot of money in the B2B market. The P2P market, on the other hand, is a paltry 600 billion. To put that into comparison, the P2P market is 600 billion while the B2B market is 120,000 billion. And how much really is that when you look at, how big is this market compared to that? So the B2B market is about 200 times larger than the P2P market. So that is a significant market, and it is no small wonder why many remittance companies that start in the remittance space eventually gravitate to the B2B market. And do you know why? It is because of this slide. The market is predominantly dominated by banks and less than 500 B2B payment companies that specialize in this world over. Less than 500. Whilst on the P2P end, there are over 8,000 MTOs and related companies engaged in person to person transfers worldwide. So they see a lot less competition over here, and the market size 200 times bigger. The playing field is 200 times bigger. So this is why they end up with B2B, playing up in the B2B market. So I hope that was illuminating for you, the P2P market size versus the B2B. If you have a question or a comment, please feel free to leave so down below. If you have a business inquiry, there's a contact form in the description below and also WhatsApp. We're happy to speak. Till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing off.